religion towards internal religion. When the search on the outside of religion stops, we turn within, and that is spirituality. The outside can never give us complete happiness. One day or another, one has to turn within to the real source. Intellectual happiness can never make us truly happy. You may feel convinced for a moment, but again, doubts, questions, and reasoning will begin. Suppose you get a coconut, but you have never seen one before. You've heard that it's a very healthy food and that its milk is a wonderful thirst quencher. As you are holding the coconut, you see the outside looks so good and green. You take the outside for the real kernel and you start biting on it, but nothing happens. It's so hard that your gums start bleeding and your teeth ache. You are about to throw the coconut away when a passerby notices your dilemma. Just when you are about to get rid of it, he comes and tells you, No, don't throw it away. The kernel and the milk are inside. Open it and you will see it. The man then walks away. Somehow you manage to open the outer shell of the coconut. Now you come upon a cluster of brown fibers and a hard shell. Mistaking the fiber for the kernel, you try to chew on it. It's softer than the outside shell, but it tastes funny. The layer underneath is much harder. There is no sense in trying to bite into it. You spit out all the fiber and are about to throw away the coconut in utter desperation. At that moment, another person comes up to you. This man has also been watching your struggle. He takes the coconut and opens it for you. You drink the sweet, refreshing water. You eat the kernel and feel fully satisfied. At last your thirst is quenched and your hunger is appeased. This is what has happened with spirituality and religion. You mistake the outside for the inside, but the outside's a part of the inside. They're inseparable. The outside is religion and the inside is spirituality. This can be explained in a different way. Just like the shining outside of a coconut, the human body looks beautiful. People mistake the body for the soul, the Atman, and being strongly attached to the body, they focus all their attention on it. One has to go beyond the body to know the self, one's true essence. But beyond the body exists the far more subtle and complicated mind. Due to their lack of proper understanding, people also believe that the mind is the Atman. To go beyond the mind and its confusing thoughts is much more difficult. Within the mind, there exists an even harder shell, made up of the intellect and ego with its sense of I and mine. Only when that's transcended does one reach the kernel, the real essence. Only a true master can guide you to that innermost secret of life. Most people are either stuck in the body or in the mind and the intellect, the ego. Only when one penetrates and goes beyond these three layers can one reach the real abode of happiness, the essence of true religion, that is spirituality. Just like the outside of a coconut, the outside of religion, with all its visual splendor, can be very attractive and alluring, but you won't really get anything out of it. You may even be deluded by it. If you get too attached to the outside, it will only create more pain and more problems. Unfortunately, human beings do not have the proper eyes with which to see reality. They are far more attracted to the unreal than to the real, to the outside than to the inside. People are very attached to their own ideas and do not relate to anything else. They live with their own understanding of what religion is, which is very far from true religion.